Hey guys, and wow, what a timeline we live in. I'm still like shaking. I still can't believe it, but Nintendo did it. These mad boys, these mad lads actually did it. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel confirmed in development, and we got a pretty cool teaser. You know, we were playing around with ideas and thinking if Zelda 20 was even going to be shown off at E3 and what it was going to be, and if they were going to take the Majora's Mask route or they're going to just do their own thing and make a completely new Zelda. And we got confirmation that it looks like they're taking the Majora's Mask route and they're making a direct sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Zelda 20 is Breath of the Wild 2. Of course, they're referring to it as Breath of the Wild sequel, but for the case in point of this video, I'm going to refer to it as Breath of the Wild 2. Case in point, I just want to get my initial thoughts, reactions. You guys saw my reaction already and my thoughts. My mind is racing all over the place. I've got theories lined up already. I'm going to try and go ahead and do an analysis soon. Maybe that will drop tomorrow, but man, oh man, I hoped that we were going to get a teaser. I hope we were going to get some sort of whisper, maybe an art piece, maybe Aonuma was going to come out on the direct and say, oh, the development of Zelda 20 has started, and that was going to be it. But we legit got more than we ever expected with The Legend of Zelda 20, Breath of the Wild 2. And when looking at the trailer, which will be playing up in the background, my mind is racing because it seems that this teaser, it seems that the game in itself is going to focus a lot on the advent of the absence of the entity known as Ganondorf. You know, the Legend of Zelda series main antagonist if he's not in his Ganon form in Breath of the Wild 2. Now, a lot of people have been discussing and debating if this is going to be Demise, is this going to be Ganondorf. I'm leaning a lot more towards Ganondorf because whatever this corpse, this carcass, this dead body is adorned with Gerudo styles and Gerudo imagery and stuff like that. He has Gerudo earrings, he has the, you know, the red hair, the jewels and all that stuff. And it seems that he suffered a very terrible fate. Something is keeping him in place, something that seems to be good, but at the same time looks very sinister in its own right. We see the Link and Zelda going down into this crypt looking for this entity, and there's theories racing around why they're even there in the first place. When you go throughout the trailer, you see imagery of what it seems to be Ganondorf being assaulted, attacked, smited by this thing, and of course you see Ganondorf, like an image of Ganondorf on a horse with the trident, and it's super crazy all over the place. And then can I just say that this teaser is extremely dark. This has to be the darkest Zelda teaser trailer I've ever seen in all my years of covering and playing The Legend of Zelda. This is wild. You know, there is always type of a shred of hope, a shred of light, a shred of something, but this trailer is very dark. We see a corpse of Ganondorf. Them looking for this corpse or whatever. It seems that Link is also gonna be attacked or infected with this energy source that is holding Ganondorf in place, which seems to be the true source of malice, which has a huge theory when relating to that of Breath of the Wild. It's just crazy how much we got from this trailer, and can I say the designs of Link and Zelda themselves updated look so good. Link's design, I am in love with Link's design in this game. He has the champion's tunic, but the champion's tunic is overlaid the Hylian tunic and the Hylian armor set. And I love that combination. And he also has the Hylian hood, and it's down. Nintendo, for the love of all things that are holy, keep this design his standard design. You know, if this is a Breath of the Wild sequel, more than likely we're gonna have different clothing options for Link and possibly Zelda. There's whispers of a playable Zelda. This could be a co-op adventure between Link and Zelda. And then Zelda looks really, really good in this game. She has her champion tunic, her adventuring champion's tunic, I should say, and she has her own hood, and she cut her hair. And I feel that her cut hair makes her look a lot better, a lot suited for adventuring. And of course, you know, them going down into this crypt trying to discover the source of malice or Ganondorf's corpse really has me thinking that Zelda's curiosity is really gonna get the better of her in this game. Because, like, what are you doing in there? And then the whole notion of them going down into this crypt, we see flashes of a temple, a dungeons type thing, really tells us that, you know, since the divine beasts are already out and about, they've been purified, whatever, that traditional dungeons might actually return in the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel, the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. And this dungeon that we're going in for, what we see the teaser, this is probably going to be the beginning of the venture. This is probably the first dungeon, and there's going to be a lot more dungeons like this where we're going to have to discover buried secrets of the Hylian families, the Hyrulean royal families, dark secrets. And this seems to be the darkest secret of them all, because I have a huge theory that is bound to why Ganondorf's corpse, I should say, mummified corpse, is sealed down there, and it's just crazy. And I'm so elated, I'm so excited, I'm so hyped for this thing. Like, Nintendo, wow, like Link's Awakening is coming out this year, and it seems that they're reusing the world, they're reusing the assets. It's a sequel to the Breath of the Wild game. Monolith Soft is back, Nintendo is back making this game, and it literally looks like they're taking the Majora's Mask approach, and it could be possible that this game could come out next year. And I want to go out on a limb. Like, Nintendo literally seems to be doing the strat that they did with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with a Breath of the Wild sequel. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate made me a believer. They announced it in March, it came out at the end of the year. They're announcing this game at E3. I feel like a holiday 2020 release is very possible. You know, because the only heavy hitter I can think of for 2020 for Nintendo right now is Animal Crossing, but that got delayed until March. That's when they're going to do the beginning of the year. And then at the end of the year, the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel comes out. And can I say that I find it a little bit dirty that we got footage of a Breath of the Wild sequel before we actually got anything tangible from Metroid Prime 4. And I'm a Metroid Prime fan as well. And I just, you know, that kind of rubs me the wrong way, but I'm like, hey, Zelda fan first. So I'm elated in that sense. And if Nintendo decides to be on some Wild Boy stuff and release Breath of the Wild 2 and Metroid Prime 4 in the same year, can you believe it? Nintendo Switch's run of great games doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. Now, it could be possible, once again, that the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, could be released in 2021. But given that they're reusing a lot of the assets, they have the game in tow, we got a pretty sizable, tangible teaser. It could be possible, ladies and gentlemen, that the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel could be coming out in 2020. It's a sequel, it's reusing the same assets, the same team are coming back, we got something very sizable for us to hype it up. Why didn't we get more? Because they don't want the hype to cannibalize Link's Awakening too much and Pokemon Sword and Shield that's coming out at the end of the year. So, this game, guys, it's crazy. Like, it's all over the place, and we just literally got a 1-minute teaser, and Nintendo literally could have given us a picture, a screenshot, or even just an announcement where they were like, hey guys, we're making the next Zelda game, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. And it's funny because Nintendo said that they were working on the next Zelda game after the end of the development of Breath of the Wild. They confirmed this. So if this game was being developed since 2017, 2020, Zelda 2020, boys and girls, it's happening. It's really good. It's a great time to be a Zelda fan. And you know, your boy is gonna go in once again with those theories and Zelda content. I hope you guys are excited for the ride. The ride legit continues. It was a great ride leading up to Breath of the Wild, so I hope you guys are ready for round 2 leading up for the ride to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. Please let me know what you think about this teaser in the comment section below. It's wild, Breath of the Wild. So guys, until the next Zelda video, I've been HMK. Check you guys later.